common scenario. It's between B and D, actually, always among the students. And the correct answer is D. So I would like to hear the perspective from any of you, and then I will add my take on it. Who wants to explain? Maybe someone who has answered D.
Sure, I'll explain. I think that the ethical thing to do is to inform the management of your decision, especially since the project is set to take 2 years.
That's correct, actually. This is exactly where this is a question where your ethical responsibility, especially more specifically the honesty trait, comes into picture, right? So they have not really mentioned the ethics and professional conduct or anything, and they are not going to do that ever. They expect you to understand that where you need to apply the professional conduct and ethics yourself, and how that works, or how that should be working. So the scenario is that you have been promoted to the project manager, and the very first project or the assignment that you have received is a 2-year project, and you, like at your personal end, you already know your plans that you are going to relocate to another city in 1 year. You know this for sure. Now, how you are going to take this up with the management about this project? Maybe someone would say, who is not thinking it from a professional perspective, that let's take it, let's put it on my CV or my profile, so that my profile looks good, that I have worked as a project manager on this big large scale project, maybe for 1 year, and after 1 year I got I went somewhere else, and whatever is going to happen with that team, this is going to be their head. That is exactly what B is talking about. That relocation happens, like it's very common, and if the opportunity is coming to you, then you should be taking. You should not be losing it. That's correct. If opportunity is coming you, ideally you should not be losing it. However, you should also be seeing that how that's going to impact other people around you, especially when it comes to a bigger assignment. Right? You should always be in like within that professional behavior and conduct, and this is exactly what is going to be tested in the exam. So maybe if you are going to be like only thinking about your own self or your career and your profile and all, then probably you would say that what's the harm in that? Everybody does that. If I'm doing it, what's the wrong in that? Just because of the reason that everybody is doing something, it's not going to make it right. So from like, you should not be shy away from taking on an opportunity. It's not going to justify the element that you are just being very selfish about your own self, and you are not thinking about the organization and how negatively your departure from the project is going to impact the team, the organization, and when you are aware of it, right? So rather you you take it on either extreme, like B or A is going to be like too extreme. Altogether rejecting it without even discussing is also going to be a stupidity. Maybe there is an option, there is a way, which you need to sort of like by putting your case in front of the management and let them decide that what should be the best thing to do in that case, and whatever is coming from them is going to be the right thing to do. Right? If they say that no, we are not okay, we want someone to be staying with us for the 2-year duration, and maybe if you want to stay with us for 1 year, we are going to assign you on some other project and not on this one. Or maybe if they say that no, it's fine, you can stay with us for 1 year, and for the remaining 1 year you can just you can just do virtual job, or remotely is going to be okay, then this also should be coming from them. You are no one to decide that what they are going to be okay with. Right? So B is going to be a selfish thing to do, right? And it's unethical as well. Maybe you would say that it happens in the practical world. Yes, it does. And this is exactly where wearing the PMI hat versus what happens in the practical world may be very different. And you are going to see many such cases where this idea would apply that I talked about yesterday. And of course, this is not possible, realistically possible to complete 2-year project in 1 year. So of course, it's not A and C. I hope everybody is clear.